Good afternoon, guys. Meteorologist Mike Kanopka here. Gonna give you a little quick update here as we're waiting for some of the new model guidance to come in. I figured I'd take a minute and go over just how dangerous sometimes believing all the hype and the model guidance all the time can be, especially when you're going from run to run and you're talking about 5 to 7 days out. So we have this storm coming up on Monday, and we're getting pretty close, so we'll have some new guidance and some new updates on that coming up. But there's also been a signal, as I mentioned in my last video, for later next weekend, and looking at Sunday night, which is January the 12th. Still a ways away, and we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I just want to show you some of the problems with believing all the hype and the model casts and the meteorologists that don't really do their due diligence and just jump right in for some clickbait. So here we have the GFS model. I'm just going to use this one model for this example, which is initialized 12Z, so 7 o'clock this morning, and this map is valid for 7 p.m. on Sunday night, January the 12th, about a week away. And all the maps that I show you today will be valid on that time, Sunday night, January 12th, 7 p.m. So right now we have and I'm using New England, upstate New York, just as a point of reference and example. The GFS has this particular run with a weak signal. You're looking at your snowfall totals here, and they're really below an inch or so, not much going on. The one thing I want to show you is that if you go back to their previous run, so we're going to go back 6 hours to the GFS's previous run before the most recent one, you're looking at a very, very large difference in signal. You're looking at 18 to 20 inches of snow at some points, especially here in the Catskills in New York, and that was just the difference of 6 hours worth of data. 7 a.m. this morning, the GFS ran. It got us just about nothing. 6 hours previous to that, the GFS ran and got us this solution. I can go back another 6 hours to the 0Z run, which was last night, and again, we're back to nothing for Sunday night, January 12th at 7 p.m. And I can go back even one step further to the 18Z run from yesterday afternoon, and again, we're back to a very significant event. The GFS clearly is missing a couple things here, because it flip-flops so drastically from all to nothing, and it goes back and forth twice in the last 24 hours. So the meteorologists that get out there and they say big snow and this storm and that storm, and this is the problem, because I understand people just want to know, but it's way too far out to get any type of grasp on this type of event because of this situation. You go from all of it to just about nothing. We're going fast forward in time now to all back to just about nothing again. So it's very difficult, especially this far away, to take anything with really a decent amount of certainty. So we have to just kind of play it out, wait out, see what happens, and see what the model guidance brings in over the next couple of days. And when we get closer to next weekend, we'll have a better grasp on the situation. What I can say is that what's promising, again, for snow lovers, is that I'm just going to stroll backwards in time. So now this is from 7 o'clock Sunday night, and we're going to go to, we'll call it 7 p.m. on Monday night. Saturday night. Saturday. So we're going from Saturday to Sunday, and you can see that the GFS does pick up a signal here. There is something going on. And that there, I'm going back and forth now, that there is very significant. That the GFS, regardless of how strong and how much snow is forecasted, it does have an event, a signal is picking up on, which could or could not develop. But the GFS sees it, whether it's with the minimal amount of snow or 6 hours prior to that with a decent and significant amount of snow. So we'll play this one by ear as we get closer. As I said, just be careful with people writing in and what you read on social media, and all these meteorologists that think they're weathermen and just trying to get your attention, because again, there's a lot to it, and you need to follow somebody or read somebody that is knowledgeable in the craft and in the science and understands these things as they present themselves. So we'll have another video coming up shortly with the updated storm for this upcoming week. This upcoming Monday, tomorrow, into tomorrow night, and when the new data comes out, we'll take a look at that. And until then, don't forget, the weather is weather. Can only hope it gets better. See you guys soon.